Hey there guys, DCR here, and today we will be playing some Rikkas. Now, this deck I've been trying to test for a while now, seeing as the deck is pretty hard to play, and well, I'm trying to make the deck as good as possible, I guess you say, in the most easiest way of explaining it. So basically, Rikkas is a combo-based plant deck, where you need to control the field and hopefully win as early as possible. Otherwise, the deck falls apart if it gets interrupted in any way. So I'm just going to go into deck real quick and explain how it works. So, playing Life Boost Alpha in this deck, because Life Boost Alpha is a special skill that is required to make this deck a bit more alive, as you could say. We're not playing level dupe because there's no need. I've tried testing level duplication, and I found out that you don't really need level dupe because the deck has its own way of making its levels. So basically, we're gonna play 2 Snowdrop. This is the MVP of your swarm ability of your deck. So how it works is you tribute a player monster on your side of the field, and you special summon both this card and a plant monster from your hand, but you can't summon anything else other than plants during the turn you activate this effect, which is pretty bad. But it's also good at the same time. You can target one player monster you control. This is where the level 2 comes in. So you target player monster you on your side of the field, and all player monsters you currently control become that level of that monster. So basically it's a level 2. It has its own level dupe effect, level duplication effect. And yeah, it's pretty good. Running one bulb, I tried running with or without bulb. I found out that bulb is that's a pretty good extender. I mean, you don't sometimes use the effect to summon itself to make a synchro play, or you can use it to make an extender play. There's plenty of things you can actually do with bulb itself. Run one Titanium, the Princess of Camellias. Now, Titanium is a pretty good card when it comes to protecting your cards via tribute effects, and since the tributes activate itself to protect your other cards from being tributed, including itself, you can tribute itself. This allows you to swarm your other monsters, and also helps you use certain effects. There are certain looping where you can actually make your opponent have 0 monsters, and you pretty much try and swarm during the next turn, and you try and OTK them as quickly as possible. So the deck tries to control the field in a way. Running 2 Moonons. I tried running 3, but I found out that it is a bricky card, but you kind of need to run at least 2 copies. It's kind of want. 1 Gigaplant. Gigaplant is also another way to extend, and it's also what I found out when I was playtesting this is that if you have a Snowdrop, and you can summon Gigaplant during the same turn when you search for both Mudon and a Gigaplant, you can easily don't need to normal summon. So that's where Gigaplant comes in, and you can normal summon it, and you can summon a plant from your hand or grave instead. So it allows you to swarm even more. 2 Rose Lover, 1 Cyclamen. This card allows you to it has a mini recurability when it tribute itself to summon something from something else to use a tribute effect. Basically, you tribute itself to, you tribute this card by using a different card, and during end phase you can summon it back when it's tributed, if that makes sense. We're running 3 Aramage Laurel. Now I found out that Laurel allows you to, if you're playing Life Boost Alpha, this gives you a free summon on turn 1, and or any turn in any sense, because the requirement to summon this card is that your life points have to be your life points have to be higher than your opponent's, and that's where Laurel comes in. So it's very, very handy. So basically, if your life points are higher than your opponent's, you can summon it from this card. You can summon this card from your hand, special summon this from your hand, for free. So yeah, quite nice. And also, if you tribute it, if it's sent from the field to graveyard, even by tribute, you can gain 500 life points. So you're always going to gain more life points time by time. You're going to get around probably about 5,500 to like 6,000, depending on how much you do. Running free Rikka Glamour. This card is your main searcher, and it's kind of important because you need this card in order to make combos happen in a way. One Rikka Flurries. Flurries is how you can control your opponent's monsters. Now, hopefully this doesn't get Cosmic Cyclone or MST'd, otherwise this card is pretty bad, because this is how you control your opponent's field. Otherwise, it's really hard to come back. Let's just say that. Rikka Tranquility, this is how you can, this is also a Monster Reborn based card, but this also works in well, and everything revolves around the Flurries, because Flurries is your MVP of how you control your opponent's monsters by not targeting it. So yeah, how Rikka Flurries works in combination with all the other ones is that if a Rikka monster you control is tributed, so it has to be on the field, you contribute a monster your opponent controls. So they control, if they control a monster, you can make them tribute one monster they control. So it's very, very good. So basically how it works is, if you have Rikka Tranquility, you can tribute a player monster you control, and special summon a Rikka from the graveyard. And then if you tribute a plant this turn, you can special summon another plant. So basically it works really well in combination with Flurries, and also Glamour allows you to tribute a player monster on your side field to add a Rikka monster. Then if you tributed, if you tribute a monster to activate discard, you can add a different plant as well. So you can add up to 2 cards. So it self-replaces itself. So it's a +0 in a way. And with Flurries, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We're running Vermilion, Black Rose. You can make 8 9s and 8s pretty easily in this deck. You can actually make pretty good rank 8s and stuff in this deck pretty easily with rank 8s, 4s, and 6s, because it's very easy to make 4s and 6s in this deck. Running M7, Dueler, Fairy King Iguana. This card, it depends on how. It's very situational because it requires 3 level 6s. If there was a specific level 6s that require 2 level 6s, then I'd replace Iguana for that instead, if it was a plant. But we don't have that many. The only other level 6 we have that has 2 requirements is Kanzashi. Kanzashi is a bit difficult to explain, it's difficult to understand in the beginning, but how it works is, if monster attributed in any way, basically in the hand, whatever, you can detach a material and then target a monster in either player's graveyard and Monster Reborn it. But its effects negated and it becomes a plant. So yeah, that's pretty much the simple way of explaining it. And also, if a plant monster you control will be destroyed by a card effect, you contribute a plant monster from your hand or field instead. So if you have a Cyclamen on your side of the field without using the effect, you can contribute it using Kanzashi, and then you protect yourself. It depends on how you use the effect. So yeah, since this is a difficult, depending on how the results work for this, I'm probably gonna play like maybe 3 duels, because I'm not gonna overextend too much, because it's really hard to play with this deck, and it doesn't have good defenses. That's the problem. The deck relies on swarming, and with its defenses, it all revolves around flurries, and yeah, that's how you can easily get around the field. But we'll see, because back row is this deck's literal nightmare. I'm not kidding. Actually, anything a back removal literally will hurt this deck tremendously. So let's see if we can get a few wins. So we're playing Life Boost Alpha, and we're going first. This hand is pretty bad, not gonna lie. So we're gonna go for Laurel. Okay, so he's probably playing level 2. Yep. So we're playing a Thunder Dragons, which, I'm not gonna lie, Thunder Dragons don't target that much. So we're gonna go for Mudan. And then we're going to summon Mudan, use effect Rikka, and Laurel will gain 500, just because we can. We're gonna go Tremula. And this allows us to summon it, and we can get another card. Now we can go for either Tranquility or Glamour. If we go for Glamour, we can go for the boss monster, but preferably, let me think here. We haven't normal summoned yet, so we'll go for Flurries. So we use the effect of Flurries. And then we can make both ours level 6s if we wanted to, or to make it level 8s. No, we can make it level 6. Or I can make it level 4. It depends on how you do things, because we don't have that much plays turn 1. So, does it have effect? This card's great because True Descended this turn. Okay. So, sadly, do not have any boss monsters. So we'll probably go for. I'll probably go for Genzashi, or we can just do this. Make this level. Nope, we'll make this level 4. Because we can't do much turn 1. It's mostly going second base deck. Since Duel is on the field, it becomes 22. Cyclamen, yeah, why not? Use Cyclamen to bring itself back. Wooden defense mode. Sadly, it's going to get removed, so Flurries is kind of dead. In that case, we could have probably played a different card, but since Duel's on the field, it's a bit hard. Oh, he must only. That means he only has a ride in his hand if he didn't search. So he has a ride in his hand and he has something else. So, wait, what? He had 3? Wait, what? Oh, he must did that. Hang on a second. How did he get one in his grave earlier? Oh, he milled both. Wait, hang on a second. He milled all 3. I might have missed something. Oh no, he milled a Thunder Dragon before. That's right. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Yeah, I was wondering how he got 3 monsters on the field. Yeah, so the Cyclamen dies. He goes away. And yeah, this is where it gets a bit bad with the deck, because it needs more combos to actually do something, and since Flurries is a dead card by itself, it needs some other way to actually help the deck work. And we lost our control, and he's gonna pop it. Yeah, okay, he's just. I don't know why he went for that. He probably could have synchroed for 12 and still won. Yeah, he could have won easily if he made 12. Yeah, I don't know why he was overextending. He wanted extra protection, making me have 0 cards. I mean, you still won either way. I was not gonna survive. Oh, actually, wait, I had more life points than I expected. No, actually no. With this deck, it relies you on. Not many people know that this deck is it depends on your combo cards in your hand. We're going second. So yeah, Rikka's if they go first, they don't do anything. They need to go second to actually do something. Speaking of going second, this hand is this hand's alright. This hand's pretty good. Ish. We did get the Glamour, so we're versing Thunder Dragon, so I think this is a mirror match. No, this is a different person. Maybe it's a mirror match. Not mirror match, maybe it's the same person. So we're versing Thunder Dragons again. Cool. A loop pine. Alright, so we're gonna go Laurel. Now, does he have any response? Does not. Okay. So if that's the case, we're gonna Glamour. Yeah, we're gonna Glamour. So we'll tribute a monster. We tribute this. We'll grab out a Premilla. And we'll get another monster. We'll get a Cyclamen. Laurel's effect. And Premilla's effect. Okay, so now we can we have a normal summoned. So normal summon this. He doesn't know anything. Okay, so he must have probably bricked. So tribute Rose Lover. summon out this. We use Moonon's effect to search out flurries. We use flurries. Now here's the thing we can do. We can go Rose Lover and go for probably rank 8 plays. Yeah, we can do that. So we'll go for Rose Lover now. This will be unaffected by traps. Let's see, we can make them rank 6 or rank 8s, depending on how we do things. So... what I'm going to do is, let's make some both, yeah, we'll do this. We'll use Cyclamen's effect, change this level, change this one to 8, no 6, yeah, we'll make it 6. So now we will go, I don't think I can OTK him. 1200. I need a 3000. Oh, I know what I need to do. Yep, okay, so. So make this level 8. Nope. Copy that, they're all level 8. But I don't think I can OTK. Yeah, no, I don't think I can OTK. It's really hard in this deck to OTK, that's a problem. So tribute, destroy that. Effect. Okay, also bluff. Yeah, so attack. Cyclamen's effect. Yeah, no, the deck needed an extender to actually OTK. My hand was... yeah, even if when I tried to overextend, it's really hard. I could have made a 6 just to make it come back. Oh, it looks like a 1 because I bricked. Alright. So I'll try and do one more and see if it works. So we got 1 win, 1 loss. So going second helped because we had more we had more cards for an extender. I could have actually made the level 8, and I think I could have made more level 8s, but I realized that I ran out of extender pieces also. I think I searched for the wrong one. So yeah, and it depends. You have to know what to tribute and what to use the effect for. We're going first, which is not good. And also this hand is kind of lackluster. So use the effect, Laurel and Udon. So we'll search for Glamour because I don't want to go for the other one. So we'll go with Glamour. Tribute monster, yes. To self-replace itself. We'll go Snowdrop. And this is the other play you can do, turn 1. So you can go that and normal summon, because that's the only extender we have. So we'll go Snowdrop, Tribute, and summon this one from my hand. Because that's all we can do. And then we pass turn. Because we can't, there's only one other level 8 plant, rank 8 plant in our deck, we don't run it. Our extra X mostly based around going second, which kinda sucks. Okay, Quarantine, that's not gonna affect me too much. So go switches to attack mode. So we're gonna use the effect of Laurel and attempt to special summon it because none of our monsters are light. So what is he gonna do? I know most of his cards target, so depends on what he does. So I'm gonna summon Mudan, I'm gonna get a search, and I'm gonna gain life points as well. Okay, so he goes Karma Cut. When are you gonna target? It's gonna target that. Okay, so we're gonna use Titaniel's effect. We contribute. Yeah, we contribute to Rikka. No, it's no drop. This is not once per turn to tribute, so I can activate another one if I want to. So I'm gonna summon this. Gain life points as well. So it's gonna use Desperado to get something back. Probably going to grab Mrs. Judge because right now Mrs. Judge is live. Twin Barrel. Okay. So protect you from targeting. Alright, in this case, we will grab. We can grab a Glamour or we can go Tranquility. Personally, I would grab Tranquility in this stage. So now we'll go battle phase and an attack. Super team. Oh, okay. This is kind of bad. In that case, we will go Titanial. We'll tribute Rudon and we'll run it because this says if they target anything on the field. So we'll attack and we'll pass turn. Because the reason why I go Tranquility is I contribute this and I can bring it back this turn. So now we will go Tranquility. Yes. And we will summon back. This is only if it's summoned by plant, so we'll go Snowdrop. And we'll summon it right back in defense. A bulb, nice. Okay. Oh, he passes to he scoops. Alright. I mean that was a good way to show an example of how you can control the field. We might do one more just to show it off. Just to get an even amount of wins and losses. So yeah, we'll do one more because I feel like that was a bit easy-ish. I don't know, it depends on how you think about how Rikkas play. 25 degrees Celsius. Alright. Listening to Sartorius. Okay, so this is probably a rematch-ish. So we'll see if we're gonna verse the same deck, the Desperado deck. He is playing Desperado. Okay. Now this hand, we did get the Glamour, so that's not too bad. So this is where the bulb comes in. Okay, this is actually a really good example. So bulb, use the effect, yes. So we can grab out. We'll grab out a Snowdrop, and then we'll grab a Titanial. Since we already normal summon this turn, it's probably best not to use the effect. Sorry, probably won't summon the Giga Plant of right now. So, okay, we milled a Rikka. I mean, Primula. It's not the best mill, but it's fine. So we'll go for Mudan. Use the effect. This is where Tranquility is most live. So we'll go this, tribute it, even though it's a big waste, but we got no choice. Some of that, and some of that. Set that. Okay, so he attempts to target me, I will use Titanium to tribute that. And this allows me to summon back 2 monsters. You need to have enough space on your field to actually use Tranquility. I didn't explain that last turn, but yeah. Last duel, sorry, yeah, I was right the first time. So this protects me from being targeted, so most of their cards from this deck targets, so yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Oh, okay. That's kinda bad. Okay, he has a Star Surf combo, so that could be bad. As my extra deck has no way to deal with going first, So this is probably my best time to use it now, actually. No. Actually, I'm fine with this, because if he chooses to exit overlay, probably get rid of Tranquility first. But that allows me to prevent... okay, so he'll probably either destroy this or destroy Tranquility, because... Oh, Spark. Okay, destroy all other monsters field. Oh, that could be a problem. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So... I guess I'll use Titanium. Now this is where I'm gonna test my theory about this. So tribute this. So this prevents it. This gets negated. Does it destroy? It does destroy. Okay. Yeah, because it's a part of its effect. Cover base. Okay, so this is where he goes +2. Okay. Oh, he's in this turn. Okay, so now use Tranquility. Use the effect. And then we will proceed to literally end him next turn. Alright, well, I guess that was a good example of how this deck works, of its swappability. So yeah, I'll go into the deck one more time just to show you off the deck. So yeah, Snowdrop is your main MVP of how you swarm with the field, swarm with the deck. Glow Bulb is another way to actually extend. You don't. Sometimes you use it for a synchro. Sometimes you use it for an extended play, because you need a play monster in the field to actually do something. Some people run 2 of this. I don't know why. It's a dead card if you use it other than turn 1. So yeah, other than this first time. 1 Titanium because it's the MVP, 2 Mudans, 1 Gigaplant for an extended play. Sorry I didn't actually show how Gigaplant works, but I've explained the theory behind it, and during testing it actually did come up. 2 Rose Lovers, 1 Cyclamen. I probably used Rose Lover wrong in this deck, but in one of my duels, but it is what it is. 1 Cyclamen, 2 Primula, 3 Mage Laurel. As you know, Laurel is the MVP of this deck. It allows you to swarm the field and allows you to make extended plays without actually using your normal summon in a way. 3 Glamour, 1 Flurries. Flurries is your MVP spell of this deck. You run 1 of it. You don't want to run too many copies because it's a once per turn effect, but it's also a you don't want to hard draw it. You want to dead draw it because you want to draw your other plants instead. This is a plant combo deck in a way. Plant control combo-ish. 1 Tranquility. You only need 1, but you can run 2. You can run 2 Tranquilities. Tranquility is how you can reswarm the field. It allows you to do multiple stuff with Tranquility. There's some interesting ways you can actually use Tranquility if you can swarm the field. Running 1 Vermilion, 1 Black Rose. They didn't come up, but they do come up sometimes when I was testing. So yeah, it was pretty good. 1 Heretic Dragon, M7, 1 Dweller, Ferdinand Iguana, and Kanzashi. You don't have to run Dweller in this deck. You can probably take after another rank 6 or whatever. Basically how this extra deck is structured is that it's a going second based deck, extra deck, but the only thing that works going first is Kanzashi. You can also combo Kanzashi with these 2 cards, Flurries and Tranquility, because Kanzashi has an interesting combo with Rikka Flurry, with Tranquility and Flurries on the field. So these 3 cards do come up, and they also work well with each other. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, thank you for watching my Rikka deck. Sorry it took so long to make this deck, but I was trying to understand how the deck works and how I can actually structure it to its best potential. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, thank you, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.